Am I financially prepared to buy my first property? In this video, pag-uusapan natin ng 5 questions na dapat tinatanong mo sa sarili mo if you're actually financially ready to purchase your first ever property. Buying a home is probably the biggest financial decision that you will ever make. And unless you're buying a property in cash, most definitely, we will be applying for a loan from financial institutions like the bank and also Pag-ibig. And at the most, ang isang mortgage or monthly amortization can last up to 30 years. And usually, and most usually, 5 digits siya. So talagang kailangan na kailangan mong pag-isipan and also tanungin ang sarili mo if you are financially ready to take on this long-term commitment. So for today, I have prepared 5 questions you should ask to know kung ikaw ba ay financially ready na ba to take on your first property or not. Okay, so simulan na natin. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, am I financially stable? So, syempre, given na yun, magbabayad tayo ng loan, kailangan mong tanongin yung sarili mo, am I financially stable? Do I have a regular income source or a regular cash flow source that can pay for my loan? Kasi ang loan nga naman natin, tumatagal siya up to 30 years. So, isipin mo yan, paano mo babayaran yun pag wala kang regular source of income? So, usually, ang income ng gagaling sa employment or pwedeng sa business, so nakadepende na yun sa'yo. So, ang follow-up question ko doon, apart from having a steady source of income is, will I be able to provide income documents that the bank or the financial institutions na pinag-applyan ko, tatanggapin ba nila yun? So, you have to check if kaya mo provide yung income documents. Kasi, meron akong mga instances na meron akong mga clients na yes, they are earning a lot of money, pero hindi sila maka-afford ng loan or hindi sila mapaloan ng bangko dahil hindi recorded or hindi sila makapag-provide ng mga legal income documents. Okay, so what are these legal income documents na sinasabi ko? If you're employed, usually ang binibigay po ay payslip, or yung or meron din tayong tinatawag na COEC or Certificate of Employment and Compensation. If you're an OFW, ang usually na hinihingi po ay job contract or yung mga monthly remittances na pinapadala mo. If you are business owner, ang usually na hinihingi po ay 2 years audited income tax return or yung mga bank statements mo. So, ask yourself, am I financially stable? Do I have the source of income? Do I have the documents to provide para ma-aprobahan ako ng loan? So that's the first question. Number 2 question that you have to ask yourself is, how much can I borrow based on my monthly income? And kaya ko bang mabuhay kapag binawas ko na yung monthly amortization ko dun sa income ko? So this is a very, very important question. Kasi, yes, o nga, may gusto akong property. Pero ang tanong ba, can I afford it? And the next question dun, kapag afford ko siya, kapag binawas ko ba tong income ko dito sa, itong monthly amortization ko, sa income ko, kaya ko bang mabuhay dun sa natitira? So, nung sa previous video ko, I was able to share isang basic way on how to find out ano ba yung approvable na monthly amortization based on our income. So, just to review you, it's your base salary without your allowances and also your overtime multiplied by 0.30. This is to get 30% of your total income. So, ang tanong doon, Armand, meron bang basis yung sinasabi mong 30%? Yes po. Kasi ang sabi ng mga bangko or mga financial institutions, a person can comfortably pay a monthly amortization up to 30% of their income. Ang sabi rin nila, kapag lumagpas na doon, mahihirapan na sila. And usually, doon nagkakaroon ng foreclosure or doon nagkakaroon ng nape-penalize tayo kasi hindi na natin ma-make yung payments natin. And naniniwala rin sila na ang kaya na rin ng tao mabuhay of the 70% of yung income na meron sila. So for example, meron kang ang salary mo is 100,000, so you just multiply 0.30 or 30%, get the 30% of your 100,000, ang maximum na approvable monthly amortization na pwedeng ibigay sa inyo ng bangko is 30,000. So regardless kung ilang properties yan, basta within 30,000 ka lang. So ngayon, Arman, meron akong question. Paano pag kaya ko naman bayaran yung let's say, kaya ko naman bayaran yung monthly amortization kasi marami naman ako mga side hustle. Pero yung income ko hindi pasok. So pwede ko bang may way ba or may paraan ba para magawa ng paraan na ma-approve ako ng loan? Yes, meron po. At the end of this video, I'll be sharing to you a basic way na ginagawa na talaga matagal para ma-approve yung loan mo or para maabot mo yung required income para ma-approve yung loan mo. So, hintayin mo siya up to the end para malaman mo yung secret. Yun. Okay, so number 3, you have to ask yourself, am I financially mature and responsible? So, you have to ask yourself, can I make the commitment to pay every month for my loan for up to, let's say, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, or 30 years? 30 years? Okay, kaya ko ba yun? Okay, tanongin mo yung sarili mo. So, can you be that responsible na hindi ka mag-miss ng payment, na hindi ka ma-foreclose? Okay, kasi since this is a very long-term commitment, you have to check. Dapat mature ka. Dapat you stay within your budget. Dapat you always check if meron bang laman yung cheque ko or meron bang pondo yung bangko pag nag-debit to, bayad siya. Or for example, if you cannot stay within your budget, can I add another income source para mabayaran ko yung loan ko? Okay? Also, isang sign of financial maturity and responsibilities, you do your due diligence before reserving, before you actually get a property. Para sure ka, kasi nga sabi ko kasi dapat sure na sure ka pag kukuha ka ng property. Okay, so number 4, do I have enough savings? So ito yung tinatawag ng mga financial advisors na before you invest, you should have an emergency fund. An emergency fund is equivalent to at least 3 to 6 months worth of your salary. Bakit importante ito? Kasi for example, sa 30 years ng pagbabayad mo, syempre hindi naman pwedeng mawalan ng magkaroon ka ng financial crisis doon or meron kang mga biglaan na mga kailangan bayaran na hindi mo ina-expect. So ang tanong doon, do you have the extra funds na nakatago para mabayaran mo yun or para ma-cover mo yun? Or in the event na mawalan ka ng trabaho, kaya mo bang bayaran yung monthly amortization mo up to until you find a new job? So you have to have savings. Another reason bakit kailangan importante na may savings, do I have savings also para makapag-make ako ng down payment? Kasi ang kagandahan kasi ng pagda-down payment is number 1, you can take advantage of yung discounts, and number 2, pwede mong pababain yung maloloan mo or yung loan amount mo or yung ilo-loan mo sa bangko. Okay? So number 5 and yung last na I believe is also very important is, do I have other financial obligations? And you have to check yourself, am I debt-free? Guys, kanina pa, simula pa lang sinabi nga na this is a long-term commitment and this is a very, very, you have to be financially mature. And napakaganda, mas maganda kung pagkukuha ka ng bahay, you have to make sure na wala kang utang na iba. Kasi this is a big commitment. Okay? So, dapat wala kang utang na iba. From at the start, syempre, within the 30 years naman, kung you're loaning 30 years or 20 years, in the middle naman, syempre, magkakaroon ka rin naman blessing. Syempre, mapopromote ka naman doon or mag-i-increase yung salary mo. So, eventually, as a start, kaya ko bang, dapat maganda, wala akong debts para hindi ako mahirapan magbayad. Okay? So, like what I said in the middle of the video, I'll be sharing to you an easy way or a way for you to be able to to afford a property despite you having yung hindi ka pasok dun sa income requirement. Ang tawag dito is what we call yung co-borrower. So pag sinabing co-borrower, you're borrowing yung income ng kakilala mo or ng kamag-anak mo. So for example, yung loan ng yung property na niloloan mo or gusto mong kunin, ang monthly amortization niya is 20,000. Okay? And ang income mo right now is 40,000, which is equivalent to like times 2 or 50% yung kapag minultiply mo, pag kinompute mo, yung 20,000 is 50% of your salary. Which is ang sabi ko, or sabi ng bank or sabi ng financial institution, dapat ang niloan mo or monthly amortization mo is only up to 30% of your salary. So, sobra. So, pwede tayong kumuha ng co-borrower. Okay, depending on the institution that you're gonna be borrowing money from. Okay, for example, if let's say as a standard na lang bangko, kasi mas mahigpit ang bangko pagdating sa ganyan. Kapag bangko, usually it's your first degree relatives. So kapag may wife ka, pwedeng si wife yung co-borrower mo. So for example, ikaw ang income mo is 40,000, si wife mo ang income niya is let's say sabihin na natin another 40,000. So kapag kinompute mo yun, sobra-sobra pa yun sa pangangailangan nila. Kailangan nilang income. So for example, wala ka pang wife, pwede siguro yung mother mo or pwede yung kapatid mo. So for example, yung kapatid mo may income na 20,000, so i-add mo yung 20,000 to your current income which is 40,000. Ibig sabihin, pasok ka na dun sa income requirement na 20,000. So, again, ulitin ko, that's the co-borrower. Okay, so if you like this video and feeling mo marami ka natutunan sa video na to, kindly like this video, and if you have friends who are looking for a property and needs advice, kindly share this video to them. And also, please subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell para ma-update ka sa mga bagong videos ko. Yun lang po, and hope to see you soon sa next videos ko. Bye guys!